Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind, where Fathers Ulven has been named Hortator of House Redoran and of House Telvanni. Now, we must seek out the Hlalu. Previously, while we did all that stuff, we also had a little very brief chit-chat with Vivek. I think perhaps Fathers was a little in awe. He finally met one of the God Kings of Morrowind in all his glory, and it has to be said, even Fathers was slightly taken aback. I think Vivek offered us his help in the form of the artifact Wraithguard in exchange for an oath, and we deferred on that. Fathers wasn't sure what to make of it. He said maybe. And Vivek took that as a no and told him to return if he changes his mind. In the meantime, though, until such a time as we do change our mind, we are continuing to try and become Hortator of the Houses and Nerevarine of the Ashlander tribes. Right now, I'm going to open this portal. As soon as I can find the blasted... There it is. And I'm actually going to go to Ebonheart, just because I want to go talk to those Drez and Indoril dudes in the council hall. Because I'm pretty sure they won't accept us as Hortator, but it doesn't hurt to ask, right? I think this is the Drez lady with the bugged out robe. Gandosa Drez Taron. Yeah, here we go. I see you, Telvanni. What's your purpose in visiting me today? Drez Hortator. The subject is not open for discussion. Yep. Oh, where's the Indoril guy? Sure there's an Indoril guy around here somewhere. I think it's this guy. Lindeneth Triffith.
Why are you here in Ebonheart, Outlander?
Indoril Hortator. Is that even an option? Doesn't actually look like it is. Whoop, never mind then. Jolly good, carrying on then. Okay, so now we want to go to Balmora. See about being named Hlalu Hortator. However, if memory serves, the Hlalu councillors are all a little bit more spread out all over the shop than the Redoran guys, so this might be a little more difficult. Hello, Nileno Dorvain. I think you're the one that's in charge around here, aren't you? Been told that in the past. I'm Nileno Dorvain. I keep business going here in Balmora while the Hlalu councillors are away, which is most of the time. Oh, we need to talk about Serethi about getting Ash statues banned as well. That's what I need to do. Should have done that before we left Ald'ruin. Never mind. Hlalu councillors. As I said, Crassius Curio is the most open-minded of the Hlalu councillors, though somewhat eccentric. If you get lost, consult a recent edition of the Yellow Book. Okay, we must have clearly spoken to her at some point in the past. Crassius Curio, huh? He was in the Hlalu Plaza in Vivek. Thank you for that. Let's quickly hop back to Ald'ruin, shall we? Oh, that's Vivek Arena, for God's sake. No. What am I doing? Ugh. We want to go up here, don't we? Sorry, I need to... I think I turned the effects audio up a little bit. Because I thought when we were speaking to Vivek, his voice was a little bit quiet, but now I've just made everything really loud. Oh, this is This is Lethri Manor. I don't want to be here. You speak to Eth and Serethi again. Okay. Yes. Oh, listen, dude. We need to ban ash statues. I know of their dangers, Father Sylvan, having seen what they did to my son, Varva. I agree that they should be banned. Minor Arabar is the Redoran Archmaster now, and you must speak to him. I'm sure he will also agree, since we in House Redoran have seen the effect of ash statues in Aldrune. Good. Good. You see, they're sensible fellows, the Redoran, really, when they get down to it. Right, Arabar. Where does he hang out? I forget. Is it here? Yeah. There we go. What can I do for the Hortator of House Redoran? Ban ash statues, that's what you can do. I know of their dangers, Father Sylvan. I still remember the death of my good friend Morvain and his Aldrune Manor being caused by one of those ash statues. I certainly agree that they should be banned, and I will do so. As Archmaster of House Redoran, I will have the Council declare that I am making trade or ownership of ash statues in Redoran territory illegal without prior Council or Archmaster approval. Alright. That's one more thing done then. Okay. So, now we need to get ourselves to Vivek, don't we? I don't know why I always end up going down there when I come back through here. I need to go and speak to Crassius Curio. Oh boy. Crassius bloody Curio. This is going to be a laugh.
You have my attention.
There we go. Now then, that's the arena, that's Telvanni. Where's Hlalu? That's the foreign quarter. That's Redoran, which means that's probably Hlalu over there. We want to get up to the plaza as well, don't we? So, whee! It's time for this. A wee bit of flying. I should really drop a quick save, actually. I've not done one in ages. Nice view from up here, eh? Yep, Harlow Canton, perfect. Yes, if you can believe it, 20 or so years later, I still can't quite figure out exactly where all the cantons in Vivek are. I still struggle with it. Curio Manor, here we go. We need to go down this way. Ah, Crassius Curio, I presume. Well, if you are the Nerevarine, why haven't you fulfilled the prophecies? Surely you haven't forgotten. You haven't done something foolish, have you? You mustn't be shy, Dumpling. I've heard that Archcanon Thorosarione, the High Priest of the Temple, is very upset, and that he's hoping you will come speak with him at the High Fane here in Vivek City. Maybe that would be a good idea, don't you think? Yep, we've already done that, all right. It says journal updated, you see. Alright, whatever, yeah. Yes, I wish to be Halalu Hortator. Auditor is a great house war leader. It's an ancient tradition, seldom invoked in modern times. How is a Auditor chosen? As far as I recall, every one of Hlalu's councillors must vote to choose a Auditor, and the vote must be unanimous. There must be some situation requiring a war leader, of course, and a worthy candidate who can perform a Auditor's duty. Considering House Hlalu hasn't had one for centuries, my guess would be to defeat Degoth my sweet roll. After that, who knows? We shall tell him our story and ask to be confirmed as Auditor. You want to be Auditor? Pity. Orvestren does not want you to be Auditor. Orvestren is in prison, and very few councillors will be willing to risk Sir Dren's disapproval, and you are a Telvanni. Why, some might wonder why Hlalu should name a Telvanni Auditor. Why? Would they have Hlalu interests at heart? But if you were to do something for House Hlalu, something kind and sweet... Yes... Oh, you were too precious when you were nervous, sweetie. No, nothing like that. Leastways, not yet. Business before pleasure, my overeager muffin. Perhaps we could talk about the Ebony Trade. Here we go. The Zainab have been trying to sell ebony to anyone who asks. Go speak with the Zainab camp and make sure they only sell ebony through House Hlalu pudding. Use your irresistible charm that so swayed me. Then we can discuss being Hlalu Auditor. Alright. We need to speak to the Zainab anyway, don't we? So, I think I'm going to drop a mark spell here. Alright, so, the Zainab. I believe they live in the middle of the Grazelands, don't they? So... Crassius Curio. Sleazy little man. I don't think Father likes him one bit. Right. So if we go this way, we can get to Nishuleft. Or Teldwemeris, as Edwina calls it. I wonder if she's never going to get anywhere with that Drummer Colossus of hers. We never did end up going to Ebonanit, did we? That's kind of weird. I wonder what that was all about. Perhaps there was an alternate path in the quest line I didn't go down in the end. Well, here we are. You know what, let's check in. Let's just see if anything's going on. Edwina's quests were easily some of the most entertaining in the mod. I was actually very, very, very pleased with those. Even though Fathus was obviously getting increasingly annoyed with her, I thought these were magnificent quests. Yes. Dome of Colossus. It's alright.
Go ahead.
So as long as it doesn't go on a rampage and start murdering everybody, you're alright. I like what they did with Skink and Edwina in that mod, actually. They took a couple of NPCs from vanilla that actually did have a little bit of personality, which is rare in this game. And then they just dialed it up to 11. And made them really fun and amusing. Gets my seal of approval, that's for sure. Hello, Red Mountain. Looming over us all. I'm going to have to start deleting the wildlife again. Yeah, it looks like it. Now, we've been to see the Zainab before, so... I think I should have a map marker here somewhere. Zainab camp. That away, apparently. What time is it? It's getting late in the day. Yeah, 5 PM. Been a busy week. But Fathers keeps trucking on. Thanks to all those magical gadgets of his, he seems to have limitless energy. Quite literally. I mean, like, he's running right now and his fatigue's not going down, so... That's my explanation of how he's able to keep all this up. Part of me thinks that Fathers might be a bit like a shark. You know, he's got to keep moving, otherwise he dies. He's got to keep moving and keep doing things and keep killing things and plotting and scheming. If he were to become Emperor of the universe, I'm not sure he'd know what to do with himself. He'd probably have to go and find another universe to conquer. What was that line from The Dark Knight? Like a dog chasing a car. And if he ever caught it, he wouldn't know what to do with it. Perhaps not quite like that. I think if he ever got it, he'd start looking for the next thing to do. Like Alexander the Great, he would weep, for there were no more worlds to conquer. Here we are. Right. See if we can go speak with the Ashcan. Hello, Cowshad. I'm here on 2 orders of business. Welcome, Outlander. First thing is the Ebony Trade. Ebony, you must speak with Abigail Timsar Daddison about this. He handles all the trade in Ebony. He is in his yurt. Is that the ridiculously wealthy Ashlander trader? I remember him. The other thing is, I wish to be named Nerevarine. We've heard the rumours. We know you to be the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecy, but teach us, Father Sylvan, how would an Outlander be the Nerevarine? We'll tell him our story. I will just be honest. We'll tell him our story, show him our proofs, and ask to be named Nerevarine. Oh, excuse me. Don't think me rude, but seriously, do you believe this story yourself? I mean, no offence, but you must admit you are an Outlander and completely ignorant of our ways. I wouldn't say that. How could you ever be our war leader? What sensible Ashcan would ever choose you to lead the tribes? Ho ho! Persuade Cowshad that we are in the wrong. Ask Cowshad to set us a task. Actions speak louder than words. We shall ask him to set us a task. Very well. A vampire named Calvario has taken refuge in nearby Narano Ancestral Tomb. If you're as worthy as you say you are, it should be a small matter for you to dispose of this vampire. There, you have your task. Now perhaps you would leave me in peace for a bit. Very well. So, Narano Ancestral Tomb. Hello, you don't know where it is, do you? Where's this dude, then? Is he in one of the yurts in... Yurts? Yurts in here. Ashubal's yurt. Minasar's yurt. Asherdan's yurt. Asherdan? Is it you I want? I think so. No. This is the guy one, isn't it? Timsar Daddison. You are the guy who is... Oh, no, you don't have lots of gold. Never mind. Where the heck is this guy, then? That's the wise woman's yurt. Tusi's yurt. There we go. Hello. Greetings, hearth-friend Father Sylvan. You are one of us, and you are welcome in my yurt. Do you wish to barter, or sharpen your mercantile abilities, or just talk with a well-travelled old trader, perhaps? Yeah, this is the guy with 9 grand. Dude, I have some things to sell you. Yes, indeed. Firstly, a fancy axe. Secondly, I won't sell him the robe, although part of me really wants to. Some Daedra skin. I thought I had some gems to sell him, but they seem to have disappeared. Oh, they must have been stolen. That Ordinator and Vivek probably took them off me. Bollocks. You can have these 6 Daedra hearts, though. I'll squeeze a little bit more out of you. There we go. You can repair my stuff as well while we're here. Yeah, good, good, good. Right, I'm here about the Ebony Trade, my dude. Normally I would deal with this matter, but it goes beyond trade. Politics and the stance of the Zainab tribe are involved. Speak with Gula Khan Ashibal on this. He will be in his yurt. They're bouncing me around, aren't they? Oh, look, an Outlander. Are you lost, poor thing? Did the big bad beast bite you, so you need a healer? Or do you need our trader, so he can take your gold and give you things we would throw away or give to our Gwar? Very, very funny. I'm here about the Ebony Trade. Why are you speaking to me about Ebony? The Zainab are not strong enough to sell Ebony. Yes, that is true. The Zainab are very strong, and we have Ebony to sell. Why do you want our Ebony when you have Ebony of your own? If you and the Hlaalu both sell Ebony, the price drops. Yes, I hear the truth of your words. When two strong warriors stand side by side, no one dares challenge them. I will trade Ebony with House Hlaalu. Alright. Good. That's that taken care of. Now we need to go kill a vampire in a tomb. Oh, is this the place? That was quick. I expected to be jumping from hilltop to hilltop trying to find the bloody place. Oh, no, this is Sethan Ancestral Tomb. Okay, no, we want Nerano. Nerano Ancestral Tomb. It rings a bell, you know, Nerano Ancestral Tomb. Part of me wonders if I haven't already been in there and already killed the vampire at some point. That might be it over there. Distant terrain really giving me a hand here, actually. A tad more difficult to find in vanilla when you don't have all this distant land, this. Look at those lovely god rays. Right, here we go. Oh, wait a minute, this is Venom Ancestral Tomb. Is it? Venom? Yeah. It's involving Venom. Lock level 100, huh? Hello! I didn't take anything from your corpse, chum, but I might take something from your goddamn Ancestral Tomb. Oh boy. Looks like some other people had the idea as well. Goris the Maggot King. Leuven. Mystic's Hammer. Oh, that's a bit different. What's that about? It's quite valuable. I'll take it. Darkest Darkness and the Bow of Shadows. Funny, just like see it finding that line around, but there it is. Cast renews invisibility, fortify speed, and it is an incredibly good bow. If you're a marksman character, that's probably the best bow in the game. Goris' small chest. Ah, big pile of gems. Excellent. That replaces the ones I lost. Well, I came here for sort of some petty loot, really, if I'm honest with you, but I found something much better. The Bow of Shadows. It is mine now. Not that I'm a marksman character, but, you know. More doodads for the doodad throne in the secret lab. Alright, well, this wasn't Nerano Ancestral Tomb, so we better keep looking, I guess. I think it's over here. Maybe a bit of levitate would help us. Actually, I got something better than that. Ranos' gas bubble. There we go. Let's do a bit of aerial reconnaissance, shall we? See if we can find this damn place. So that was Venom Ancestral Tomb. Sethan Ancestral Tomb. Where is Nerano Ancestral Tomb? Maybe it's this one over here. A lot of tombs in this neck of the woods. Heck of a lot. Quite the journey to come out here and bury someone, you know? Bloody knew. Is this Nerano Ancestral Tomb? No, of course not. It's Arlen Ancestral Tomb. Ugh. Hello, moons. The search continues, everyone. Hello, random scamp. Is that gargoyle down there? Looks like it. Maybe we need to go a bit further this way. Nerano Ancestral Tomb. Where are you? My God, that's a lot of guar. Oops. I wish they'd give me some slightly more detailed directions. I mean, they might have done for all I know, and I just wasn't paying attention as usual, but... That's an egg mine or a cave or something. That's not what we're after. Though I have to say, the older Bow of Shadows was nice fun. I actually didn't know it was there. Specifically, Venom Ancestral Tomb. Anyway, I knew that the Bow of Shadows is in a tomb around here in this neck of the woods somewhere. But I didn't realise it was in that one specifically. So I promise you, I didn't plan that. I just thought, it's where it's the Venom Ancestral Tomb. Right, let's go loot the bloody thing. Oh my giddy aunt. Freaking gargoyle or whatever you are. Greater imp. Holy crap. Yeah, that's a really, really great imp. That is a snake. Grass snake. No kind of grass snake I've ever seen. Why is there a floating yurt? What the devil's that about? What's going on here? Darius's yurt. Okay, that's a bit odd, but whatever. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Okay, we've covered a lot of ground now, and I still can't find this goddamn Ancestral Tomb. What is the problem here? Where is the bloody place? Nearby, in the biggest, fattest air quotes you have ever seen. But, you know what? This is Morrowind in a nutshell. This right here. Nearby Ancestral Tomb. And you spend 40 minutes looking for the bloody place. That's the Morrowind I remember. Appears to be a scamp herding guars. Oh, give it a rest, you little shit. Come here. I wasn't talking to you, cat. Sorry. I was talking to the nasty scamp. He made a little chirping noise then. It was perfectly timed, Colin. Well done. You might be able to hear him tinkling away. He's grooming himself at the minute. That was a gargoyle, I think. No, it's an imp. Oh, flippin' heck. Maybe we should go back and ask about Nerano Ancestral Tomb. Maybe we can get some slightly better directions than just nearby. Because this is getting ridiculous. Hello, Zaba. Tell my story and show my proofs. Yes, I already talked to Ashkan Cowshad. He's been a bit of a dick about this, if I'm honest. I should speak to the wise woman. Hello, Sonumu Zabamat. Here, come for your counsel. So you are the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies, that my counsel is simple and free. Speak to Ashkan Cowshad, for he has a great curiosity about you. He's a clever Ashkan and a very great man. He's not a modest man, he's very proud and conscious of his rights and honours. It's unfortunate for our tribe that he heeds the counsels of his modest and loyal... It is fortunate even for our tribe that he heeds the counsels of his modest and loyal wise woman. Oh, this is annoying. Hello, Cowshad. You couldn't possibly tell me where this stupid place is, could you? Oh, Calvario. He's a vampire, a young one, but quite dangerous, of course. As I'm sure an adventurer of your wide experience would know. Probably driven out of his lair by older, more powerful vampires. I would never offer advice to someone of your reputation, but perhaps a visit to the potion makers and enchanters of Tel Voss and Tel Mora might be in order. I don't use them myself, but they say potions and scrolls can be quite handy in a tight spot. Yes. Nerano Ancestral Tomb. Oh, here we go, finally. It's to the north. But you are a stranger and may get lost. It's almost like he's watched me circling the camp, levitating, hasn't he? Listen, go west from our camp until you reach the mountains, then turn north and follow the mountains, keeping them on your left. When you pass the ruins of Nashuleft, keep your eyes to the east. Okay. Looking for an entrance flanked by 2 trees on the western slope of a hill in the centre of the Grazelands. That will be Nerano Ancestral Tomb. Thank you, Ashkan Cowshad. I appreciate your words of wisdom. I genuinely do. See if we can get this done before nightfall. I'm meant to pick up some more of these potions when I get the chance. Alright, so we need to go up past Nashuleft Ruin. which means up past this. Obviously. Do you know, I'm wasting these potions when I have a perfectly good pair of lightning boots on me. I think they should be fully charged again by now. Yeah, they are. I'm not going to use them, though. I'm not going to use them right now, because they are a little immersion breaking sometimes. I'm not in any huge rush right now. In fact, if I go too fast, I might miss it. Oh, I think this is it. This must be the place. Alright. Calvario, I have come for you. That's a great bone walker. I don't like those. Danders. Calovian Furgold? That's surprisingly rare. He's made a bit of a mess of the place, that's for sure. Oh, you know what? I will have that gold, thank you very much. The Ransom of Zarek. It's one for the library. Break into the stone sarcophagus. Why not? Oh, that wasn't worth it. Yeah, let's use this. Sword of the Moonreaver. A fine weapon. Not quite as good as Goldbrand, of course, but it'll certainly do. Bad luck, Calvario. I'll take his vampire dust. I love how valuable vampire dust is in this game. Well, that wasn't worth bothering. Still, we've killed him. That's the main thing. The stars are coming out. Oh, sorry guys. Excuse the coughing. I had that tickle in my throat for a good 10 minutes now. I had to finally do something about it. Oh, I like the glow of the lanterns in the evening, actually, from Teldwyn Maris. That's quite nice. Also, I like that there's smoke coming from the chimney in the ruin itself now. That's a nice touch as well. Since the forge has been reactivated, you know. Oh God, another imp. You just watch me get lost trying to make my way back now. Oh no, here we are, thank goodness. Uh-oh, it's one of these freaky saints. Gotcha. Daedra summoning other Daedra. That seems like, you know, wrong somehow. Daedra, Dark Shield. 2 hearts, eh? It's a bit freaky. Dark Saint. Probably not very lore friendly, that, but hey, whatever. Should be a Dark Seducer, really, but I think the Creatures mod is kind of old, on the other hand, so I'm not sure Dark Seducers even existed when it was made. I think that's why we also have Silver Saints in the mod as well. Alright. Calvario is dead. Dead. Well then, perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps you should be the Nerevarine. Well, so you killed the vampire Calvario. Well, I will be happy to acknowledge you as Zainab Nerevarine, but it is customary for one seeking an honour from the Ashcan to offer the Ashcan a generous gift as a mark of respect. Because you are an outlander and do not know our customs, I will do you the great favour of naming the gift I wish to receive. A highborn Telvanni bride. A pretty one, plump, with big hips to bring me many sons. Where will you find a Highborn Telvanni bride? That is simple. You should visit Highborn Telvanni lords and inform that the Ashcan Kaushad of the lordly Zainab would do them the honour of making their daughter his bride. Surely many Telvanni lords would be honoured to receive such an offer. Consider carefully the many daughters offered and choose for me the finest. Take counsel with my wise woman, Sonamu Zabamat. She knows my mind well in such matters. You're almost as bad as Crassius Curio, mate. Alright, let's go talk to the wise woman then. Hello, I'm back. Kaushad wants a Telvanni bride, eh? No highborn Telvanni would wed an Ashlander, but I have a plan. Go to my friend, Seville Main, slave mistress of... Oh, right, her. Slave mistress of the festival slave market in Telerin, and tell you need a pretty Dunmer slave to... Oh, yeah, we might have abolished slavery, but okay. Pretty Dunmer slave deposes a Telvanni lady. Then Seville Main will tell you what clothes to buy and will dress her like a highborn Telvanni. Then escort the pretty slave to Zainab camp and present her to Ashcan Kaushad as a highborn Telvanni bride. You won't know the difference. Alright, maybe she's got a servant around somewhere we can use instead, because technically we're not supposed to have any slaves there anymore. But okay. However... do I want to put a mark here, or... No, I think I'll keep my one that I've got set up in the Hlalu Canton of the Vat. In fact, speaking of which, let's recall there before we go back to our tower to rest for the night. Let's go tell Crassius Curio the good news.
Any time now.
I'm so glad to see you again, Feathers. Alright, calm down, chump. Orvestren. So Orvestren is dead. I hope you will not make his mistakes. Yeah, he is dead. Ebony Trade. Thanks to you, the Empire must still buy all its ebony from House Hlalu. How sweet of it, Telvanni. How thoughtful. Let's talk about being Hlalu Hortitor now, shall we? Your eloquent passion, your exquisite vulnerability moves me to risk all and defy Orvestren, even though he's dead. Yes, sweetie, I will name you Hlalu Hortitor, but I have something to ask of you. Yes. Will you give me a kiss? Just all the time. Please, take your time, my little flower. What's a little time between such intimate friends? Very well. How tender and thoughtful. You've made me the happiest fellow in Vivek, and now, Pumpkin, it's time for your gift. And I have just what you want. In my formal capacity of Councillor of House Hlalu, I give you my vote for the title of Hortitor. Perhaps I can also give you a little suggestion? I'm sure you can persuade Drambero to support you as Hortitor, if you can find him. Orvestren has Nevena Yules and Vilander Omani in his pocket. You might want to make a little trip to the Dren plantation before talking to them. And then there's Yingling Half-Troll. Yingling Half-Troll is a foreigner like me, but he simply doesn't understand the Dunmer like I do. If you were to dispose of him, the other councillors would not be upset. If you kill any of the rest of us, of course, it is a different story. He lives in Yingling Manor in the St. Olms Canton. Okay. So he's suggesting we should kill Yingling Half-Troll. We probably could just talk to these two straight away, because Dren is dead at this point, handily. Drambero is very secretive, and has always been so. After Samar Yules, the husband of Nevena Yules, was killed by the Morag Tong, he became ever more secretive, however. Some rather clumsy rumours were even started that he was responsible for hiring them. He lives somewhere in Vivek. I myself only see him at the occasional Hlalu Council meeting. Nevena Yules. Her husband Samaj was a councillor before her, until he was killed by the Dark Brotherhood. Rumour has it that Drambero had him killed, but really, the rumours are quite clumsy. Orvestren benefited the most by her death because he found her easier to manipulate than her poor late husband. She lives in Yule's Manor, near Saran. Just take the road north out of Saran, cross the bridge heading west, and look for a manor south of the road. Valander Romani? Councillor Valander Romani is quite the success story, did you know? Worked her way from poverty to nobility, wealth and power. Orvestren must have some damaging information on her because she's not the type of woman who would otherwise be influenced by him. She lives outside Vivek on Elmas Island. Take the bridge to the mainland from the Telvanni compound, then turn south and cross the bridge to Elmas Island. The path from the south end of the bridge leads right to Armani Manor. Okay. And then Ingling Half-Troll. Yeah, he's a foreigner like me, but he simply doesn't understand the Dunmer fight. If you were to dispose of him, the other councillors would not be upset. If you kill any of the rest of us, of course, it's a different story, yeah. Maybe you won't have to kill him. He lives in... Where was it he said he lives? He lives in Ingling Manor in the St. Olms canton. Alright. Very well. Let's go home. Let's rest for the night, man. 8 PM, yeah, we'll rest for 12 hours. Just notice the shoe collection at the bottom there. Shoes of the Firefly. I forgot about those. Any good stuff in the closet? Quite a few bits of bobs, actually. Alright. Let's go get some breakfast. Can't do all this running about on an empty stomach, that's for sure. Although, we frequently do. Got me fancy chalice to sort me out most of the time, but still.
Oh, greetings. How do you do? May we talk?
Good morning, Archmagister. Would you care for some breakfast? Bloody well would, Salmima. Give me some to eat. Crab omelette today, is it? Ah, thank you. Has no effect on us. But it was still tasty. Right.
Stir up House Telvanni. How may I serve you?
So. Where to now? Teleroon? I think it's Teleroon we need to go to. Let's see. Best way to get to Teleroon. Do we not have a portal into Teleroon? If we go, just pop outside. And Dallas's portal activator. There we go. Are we not able to get to Teleroon from here? There we go. You know what, I've been thinking about this for a while and I couldn't put my finger on it until now, but I've just realised. You know what Nuerenar and Zaphibel reminded me of? Myst. That's what they remind me of. The old Myst games. That's I couldn't put my finger on it for ages. That's certainly interesting. You got 2 doors. Welcome, Father Sylvan, to the Festival Household Servant Training Facility. Source of the finest servants in Vardenfell. I'm Sibylla Maid, and we have the servant for you. Are you looking for standard household servants, Father Silver, or are you looking for something special? Oh, dear. Yeah, something special. You need a slave, servant, to pose as the highborn Telvanni lady. Sweet Alma, that's Sonomu Zabamat and her cunning plans. I do have the servant you want. Falora Lervu, a pretty done, my girl. But first, you must get an exquisite shirt, an exquisite skirt, and exquisite shoes to dress her in. Go get these exquisite clothes and bring them to me, and then we will discuss a price for her. All right, then. Mark. Boosh. Where's the portal? Oh, forget it. I think we can get the items we need in Balmora? Possibly. Balmora has a pretty good tailor, I think, so... Let's give it a try. It's right over here, in fact. Millie Hastian, fine clothier. Here we go. Right. Exquisite clothes. Not extravagant, it must be exquisite. Well, there's an exquisite skirt. Exquisite shoes. Might have to part with one of my, some from my collection, you know. It's kind of looking that way. Lots of extravagant shirts, no exquisite ones. Oh, how annoying. Exquisite skirt. Okay, that's one down. We need the shirt and the shoes still, though. Just pop back indoors here. And there we go. Let's see what I've got lying about the place. Exquisite shoes. Lovely. Pair of those. Hope they fit. And we need an exquisite shirt. Now, problem is, we did have an exquisite shirt, but we turned it into Fathers' fancy shirt. So I'm going to have to find it somewhere else. Which might be easier said than done, unfortunately. Let me think, where else could we go? Aldrune? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Aldrune has a tailor. Under Scar. Where is it? There it is. Put the chalice back on. There we go. There's still a bit of angry wildlife around here somewhere. Is it that rat there? Apparently it was. Here we go. Valley Teneran. Madam, I come in search of an exquisite shirt. Do you have such a thing? Yes, you do. Thank you, madam. Thank you very, very much. Alright, let's recall. Right, I've got him. Oh, well, she actually had some suggestions on where to get them, but we didn't need it in the end. This will not work unless we do it my way. You cannot change my mind on this one. You have an exquisite shirt, an exquisite skirt, and exquisite shoes to dress for the... But I do. I do have them. Exquisite shirt, exquisite shoes, exquisite skirt. What?
Is there something you need?
I need to cleave you in two with my sword. That's what I need. Alright, let's go to this place and tell Mora. Maybe there's like a super extra special exquisite set of bloody clothes I have to get. Oh, God, so annoying. Alright, tell freaking Mora. How do I get to there from here? I've noticed that the portal sound effects from these are really quiet. All of a sudden, they used to be quite loud. Kind of odd, but whatever. Alright, we're here. We're in Tel Mora. Where is this clothier we're looking for? Ah, that looks like the place up ahead. Angry-looking stickman. The universal sign for clothier. No. He's got like a little crossed-out eye. Yeah, anyway. Elegnon. Right, yeah, I need exquisite things. There. Maybe it was the shoes? I don't know what the problem was, man. I really don't get it, but I bought them from her now. Hallelujah. Good, these clothes are perfect. Hold on to them. You'll give them to her when you've bought her. But I need a little more time to coach Faeryn Lervu to play the part of a high-born Telvanni lady. I know just the thing we need. Go get a bottle of Telvanni Bugmusk perfume. Try Bildren Araleth, the apothecary here in Teleroon, or Yolda, the apothecary in Tel Mora. I could get some from the what's it called? The consulary or whatever. The little embassy thing we have in Balmora and Alderon, because we sell Bugmusk there. But I don't want to screw this up right now. I'm just going to do what she says. Because I tried to be clever and sensible last time, and look where it got me. Right. Telvanni Bugmusk, there you go. Can I get a discount for being Archmagister? I have no idea. I feel like I bloody should. Right, here we go. You have the Telvanni Bugmusk? Excellent. No, don't give it to me. You'll give it to her when you've brought her. Now, let me tell you my price. For this superb specimen, skillfully coached to play her part for your little scheme, I am pleased to accept from you the modest sum of 1,200 dregs, and I only offer you this special price out of my friendship for Sonamu Zabavat. Very well. We wouldn't want to appear cheap, would we? Very good. Thank you for your custom and come back soon. Now, here's the key to her cage, and I've removed the slave braces. When you're ready, you should speak to Faeryn Lervu, give her the presents, the exquisite clothes and Telvanni Bugmusk, and explain to her that she is to follow you back to Zainab Camp to meet her future husband, Ashkan Kaushat. Right. Come along, then. Yes, sirrah? Yes, sirrah. Faeryn Lervu of Velotha's Haven, daughter of Andranu Lervu, Lord of Tel Lervu. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See? Zavalemain has taught me well. I shall be a highborn Telvanni lady, and no one will know the difference, just like a lady. I admit I'm a little anxious about marrying an Ashlander, even an Ashlander chief, but anything's better than being a slave. And I'm very tough and smart, and determined to make the best of my chances. But Zavalemain said you wanted to give me something, some presents. Oh, Sirrah, these clothes, they are divine. Such perfume. Only the very rich can afford this. I shall do everything I can to please you and my new master. That is, my gracious lord and husband-to-be. Come, I am so excited. I cannot wait. Let us travel together to Zainab camp and meet this Zainab lord. All right, then. Come on, let's go. Now, problem is, I can't do any teleporting shenanigans with you. You are... Hey, wait for me, she says. You are coming along, right? Come on. Oh, bloody hell, Morrowind. I didn't need this, if I'm honest, man. I did not need this. What if I... God damn it. Why does this game do this to me? Honestly. Hey, wait for me. Yeah, I'm... Wait for me here. Please accompany me. Be right back. I just need to go smash my head repeatedly on this rock. What is your problem, woman? Why are you not moving? Rise of House Telvanni has screwed you up, hasn't it? That's what's happening here. Wait, no, she's moving now. But she's just stuck for some reason. Oh, there we go. Brilliant, finally. Oh, I thought I was going to have to do some console shenanigans there. Well, I guess I kind of did, but... Hallelujah. All right. Okay, you and I, madam, need to go get a boat. To tell Voss. Oh my god, what is going on? There we go. You'll be able to get past this, yeah. Okay, good. Oh, that took long enough. Pick up the pace, woman. Come on. Let's give her the boots of blinding speed. That'd help. Alright. Ready to go? Oh, I'm not going to do scenic travel. Goodness knows what madness would occur if I did that. Although, actually, you know what? Part of me is really curious. Hold on. It's probably going to be a terrible idea, but... yeah, it's not going to work. That's what I thought. Oh, dear. That's a bit of a shame, but the mod is already amazing without accounting for followers on top. I'm stroking the side of my cat's face right now because he's lying down, slightly upside down with his face towards me. I'm stroking the side of his cheek, but it's sort of pulling back his lips every time I do it. It's making this silly popping noise when his lips smack. You're a daft cat, aren't you? You are supremely silly. Keeps me sane, though. Right. Let's try that again. Voss. There we go. Now, getting you to the Zainab camp is still going to be a little tricky. On account of you being frickin' slow. I don't suppose I have a Fortify Speed on touch spell, do I? I must try and remember to make such a thing at a later date, because it would be bloody useful. Alright, where do we go now to get to the Zainab camp? Big old walk in this direction. You'd think I'd be able to get Fast Eddie to do this for me or something, but I guess that wouldn't really be the point, would it? It's me that's the Nerevarine, not Ed. Gotta do this myself. And woe betide me if you get randomly killed by some frickin' wildlife woman, so stick close.
Hey, wait for me.
Speaking of random wildlife. My enchant skill increased to 31. Nice. Yeah, that's a thing in this game, isn't it? Your enchant skill goes up just by using magic weapons and items. Very slowly it goes up, but it does go up. It just felt tremendously devious, this, like just tricking the guy into naming his Nerevarine, but the wise woman does appear to be on board with it, so fair enough, I guess. Not that Fathus is a bit above, is above a bit of scheming, but when trying to convince them of our sincerity, this seems a little bit comically disingenuous, really. But then a lot of this Nerevarine prophecy has been disingenuous, hasn't it? Really, it's never really been about us being the chosen one of prophecy because we have some innate thing that makes us the chosen one. You know, we ain't the Dragonborn. We can't absorb dragon souls and shout. We're just the Nerevarine because we've pretty much just managed to convince everyone else that we are. There's nothing particularly supernatural or out of the ordinary about us aside from that. You know, nothing that any other powerful wizard wouldn't already have. Who am I actually supposed to be taking you to? Oh, we're just going straight to the Ashcan, apparently. Okay, good. Alright, Falura. You know the drill.
Thank you.
Yes, sirrah. Yes, we are here safely, and this fine man he is to be my bridegroom. He is very distinguished looking, isn't he? A bit severe, perhaps, but the lines on his face there show that he likes to smile. Oh, sirrah, I think I will be very happy.
Is there something you need?
Well, Karashad,
Something I can do for you, Outlander.
this is my new bride. I'm very pleased with your gift, Fathus, though she's not so generous in the hips as I would like. I promise to make her a happy bride, and do her honour as a highborn Telvanni lady. And, as I've said, I will now name you Zainab Nerevarine, war leader of the Zainab, and protector of the people. I must also give you the Zainab Thong, an enchanted heirloom of the tribe, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer that Zainab have named you Nerevarine. Before anyone in the comments starts sniggering, it's the other kind of thong. It's not the one you're thinking of. Let's see. Thong of the Zynab. Detect animal 150 feet for 5 seconds on self. Oh, it's like my beetle finding spell. Marvellous. Alright, our business here is concluded. Time to go track down those Hlalu councillors, eh? Okay, so, let's see. Where were they all? One of them's near Saran, one of them's near Vivek. I think one or two of them are in Vivek. One's in the St. Ons canton. Right. Where's my thing? Where's the thing? There it is. Yes, I do remember the Hlalu councillors being a bit of a ball ache every time I've done the main quest previously. In fact, I remember in previous characters that I've done, I think on occasion when I knew I was going to do the main quest, I ended up picking House Hlalu as my chosen great house to do, precisely because I knew it would skip me an incredibly lengthy bit of main quest by being head of House Hlalu and not having to do all this. Let's see. Alright, Telvanni, we don't want to be here. We wish to be at either St. Olms or Hlalu, I think. Let's see, is this St. Olms or is this St. Delin? St. Olms. Superb. Superb. Oui, monsieur. Don't know why I'm in French mode now. I could not tell you. Oh, please excuse me, folks. I'm a little tired. It's been a long day. I think this is where Ingling Half-Troll lives, if I recall. Temple. Maybe? St. Olm's Haunted Manor. Spooky. Haha, there we go. There he is. No, he is not. That's guarding the bold. I'm guarding the bold, Drambarrow's bodyguard. Ah, if you're from the Morag Tong, you'll die. I am from the Morag Tong, but I'm not here for the reason you think I am. Hello, Dram.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
I take precautions to ensure that I'm not found easily. I see I'll have to take more precautions. But what can I do for you? I'd like you to name me Hortator. Hortator is... Yep. Tell us a story. Tell him a story. Has to be confirmed as Hortator. Declare Crassius Curio has already pledged his support. You have found me, and that means you are resourceful, and Curio supports you, which means you are clever. But if I'm to risk supporting you, I must know that you are strong as well as clever. I will offer my support if you best my champion, guarding the bold. Are you willing? Yes, of course. Good. You may use any tactics at your disposal. I would prefer that you spare his life, but I will not insist upon it. A battle is unpredictable. When you are ready, speak with my champion guarding the bold, then meet him in the arena. All right. Mark. You want a duel? You got a duel. Very well, meet me in the arena here in Vivek. Alright, guarding. You're on. You big stupid Nord. Gonna chop that head straight from your shoulders. Actually, hang on a minute. Still think Yngling Half-Troll's supposed to be here. Yeah, Yngling Manor, here we go. Star. I'm Star, Councillor Yngling Half-Troll's bodyguard. A Nord councillor of the Dunmer House naturally makes a lot of enemies. Don't be one of them, Dark Elf, or you'll be a dead enemy. The councillor is in today, and show him the respect he's owed. I don't care what you've heard about him, you just remember that he's a Nord councillor of a Dunmer Great House, and that alone makes a lot of Dunmer dislike him. I'm Yngling Half-Troll, councillor for House Lalu. What do you want, Dark Elf? I want you to name me as Ordinator. That's a touching story. And Curio has decided to defy Overstren after you did a task for House Lalu. Ho ho ho! I didn't think he had the courage. Alright, Dark Elf, do a task for me too, then I'll consider naming you Lalu Ordinator. Very well. I raised game rats here in the Yngling Manor for racing in the arena. I trained them myself. One of my rivals snuck 3 blighted rats into my breeding pen. Go down into my basement and kill the blighted rats, but spare my prized game rats. The game rats are used to being handled and should ignore you. The blighted rats are wild and should attack you. Here's the key to my basement. Do this task for me and I will talk about naming you Lalu Ordinator. Alright. Killing rats in the basement, huh? I see. Oh, this is tricky. Mustn't kill the game rats. Just the blighted ones. Game rat, blighted game rat, game rat. They may have gotten out, mate. Get back in your soul, guys. Come on. There, we've done it. I'm I'm not even going to shut them back in the cell. Screw it.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Okay. You killed all the blighted rats? That's what I wanted, Fathers. So, you will give me your vote for Lalu Ordinator now? You surprised me, Father Sylvan, to do something as demeaning as serving my personal rat exterminator. I think you really do believe in this Ordinator prophecy nonsense. Well, good for you. You know what I believe in? Gold. Give me 4,000 gold and you'll have my vote for Ordinator. Very well. A pleasure doing business with you, Fathers, and I'm a man of my word. You get my vote for the office of Ordinator for House Lalu. Once you get everyone's vote, talk to Crassius Curio. Oh, and Fathers, good luck with your prophecy. You'll need it. Ho, 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 ho. Tempted to go in there and cleave his head from his shoulders, but I won't. Right, better head over to the arena now, hadn't we? So we can go kill What's-His-Face in a duel. That'll relieve some stress. Killing a different pig-headed Nord. That'll do nicely, actually. Oh, look, the bloody same to Fathis, after all. I'm not sure Fathis really likes the Nords all that much. Here we go. Wonder if Faeryn's still a High Fane. I guess we'll catch up with him at another time. I think I need to go, yeah, round like this, up here. Alright. Having some stress relief. I killed Drambora's champion, guarding the bold. He will be displeased. He can deal with it. Hello again. So you found me again, easier than the first time, no? What are you here to discuss? I'm afraid I've killed guarding. There we go. You killed guarding, which is quite disappointing, but I agree that it was a fair fight. So you will give me your vote for Hlalu Hortator? Yes, I will vote for you as Hlalu Hortator, but my vote alone means nothing. Yngling is a fool. You may bribe him or kill him. But Valander and Navina are Ulvestren's creatures, and they will do nothing without his approval. Yeah, luckily, though, he's dead! So they will be fine. Just got to go track him down now, is the thing. So, let's see. One of them's near Saran. And one of them is, one of them is near Vivek itself, actually, aren't they? Elmas Island, I think it was. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Take the bridge to the mainland from the Telvanni compound, then turn south and cross the bridge to Elmas Island. So take the bridge to the mainland from the Telvanni compound, then turn south and cross the bridge. Right. Which one of these is the that's the Telvanni compound over there. Right. Yep, that's my portal. Yeah, and there's the bridge. We want to turn south, apparently. Can I just get over here before the spell runs out? Yes. South, so this way. Hello, Mr. Kreen. An old Kreen, apparently. He's quite big, actually. An old Kreen. You and me both, Kreen. You and me both. It's about time I had some fun. That's a very angry red guard, that is. What do you want?
Am I good or what?
Well, those will in fact be your famous last words, bandit. It's always weird, isn't it, when you encounter a bandit in this game? They're just so uncommon in Morrowind.
I have the upper hand.
Another set of famous last words. Right. I think we need to go this way. Yeah. This is Elmas Island here, this sort of number 7 shaped island. God, you know what? It feels like absolutely forever since I've gone wandering around the Ascadian Isles region. I think that's what this place is, right? Yeah, the Ascadian Isles. I was just looking at that Corkbold route there and thinking, Maybe I should pick that up for restore health potions. And then I thought to myself, bloody hell, it's been a long time since I've been wandering along and saw a Corkbold route. Here we go. Hopefully, she will realise that Orvastren is dead and it won't glitch out on me here. There she is, Philander Amani. What are you doing here? I'm here to ask for you to name me Hortator. Yes, Father Sylvan, in these troubled times we need a strong leader, especially now that neither Orvastren or his brother are with us anymore. Oh, that's clever. She meant, the Duke Dren as well she's mentioned is dead. As for your request to be named Hortator of House Hlalu, I believe there'll be no further delays. You have my vote, and I'm sure you'll be able to persuade the other councillors as well. Once all the councillors agree, speak with Crassius Curio again. He will give you the belt of the Hortator. Background? I am Valander Amani, councilman of the Great House Hlalu. I started out poor and decided I was not going to remain that way. I have been granted an imperial title of nobility through my own efforts. Amani Manor, and everything in it, was bought by me, not inherited. And I earned my seat on the Hlalu Council, not like Nevenna Yules, or who had Orvastren give it to her after her husband Samaj was killed by the Dark Brotherhood. I think you and I are cut from the same cloth, Philander. A male's face is their autobiography. A female's face is their work of fiction. She's a perfect example. Alright, she's the one that lives near Saran, and I think she's the only one we need to see now. Let's CV intervention. Is Faeryn still around here somewhere? Is that him down there? Whoa! Yep, he just teleported. Hello, Faeryn. You just hang around here for a while, man. Guard this spot. As I would the temple. Yeah, well, it kind of is the temple, mate, actually. Anyway, yeah, you just chill around here. I got business that I need to take care of, and it's easier if you're not with me, because then I'm going to go teleport like I did earlier and stuff. I will talk to you later, mate, when, yeah. When I need you. I.e., possibly when I inevitably have to actually go up Red Mountain and face Dagother at some point. Presumably that's actually going to have to happen. I think Fathers for a moment there stops, scratches his head, and considers the reality of that for a second, because it's not something he'd really considered a thing that would actually need to happen. But now it really must. It's getting to that point. We're about to be named Hortator by all three houses. Yeah, just bring me across to Ebonheart, would you? Could have just levitated across there, you know, but just thought I'd do this for a minute. Yeah, I wonder how seriously Fathers has really taken it up to this point, when he sits here and he thinks to himself, actually, yeah, I'm actually going to have to go and confront the Sharmat eventually. Okay, nonchalant whistling aside. Yeah. Going to have to go and try and kill a god. Not just the aspect of a god, like with Hircine, like an actual god. I'd have to kill Vivek as well at some point, actually. Bruv. What are we doing? Oh, I see. A good old-fashioned conflict with Rebirth, eh? Yep, I think that's what's happening. Yeah, I'll just mount right here, mate. Thanks. Oh, God, it's bugging up my user interface. There we go. That's fixed. Right. I came around here because I want to talk to you. Do I know you? Oh, no. I don't want to go to Holm Iron. God, that seems like it was forever ago and all. Actually, I want you to just take me round to the front of the city, that's all. Foreign quarter, there we go. So I need to get to Saran, and honestly... with all my fancy teleporting rings and doodads and everything, I don't really have a quick way of getting to Saran by anything other than Silt Strider, so... Saran, 7 gold. Let's go. Bruv. Okay, apparently scenic travel's not working. We'll just do it normally then. That's a bit of a shame. Mind you, you know, probably just be a very jittery Silt Strider ride with lots of this going on all the time, so maybe we've spared ourselves a bit of a... Now, why is that floating there? Whatever. Okay, she lives near Saran. Novena Yules. Take the road north out of Saran, cross the bridge heading west, and look for a manor south of the road. Road north. This one. Cross the bridge heading west. That one there. I guess that's the manor right over there. Wow, that's pretty as a postcard, that, isn't it? Look at that. With the little butterflies flying around, all the god rays. That's just quite beautiful. Oh, look, a Silt Strider. Either that's just a random one that happens to be randomly going through, or do you reckon? Okay, here's my little theory. When I selected Scenic Travel Saran, it actually did send a Silt Strider. The game just forgot to put me on it. And that's the Silt Strider. It's just gone there, and now it's on its way back. I reckon, you know what? I reckon that might be what that is, possibly. Then again, it could just be a random Silt Strider. We don't know. Yule's Manor. Here we go. Right. I like the green candles. Hello, Frucia Bitius. Are you Navena's new lover? Excuse me, what? I'm sorry about that. I should have remembered that Navena is not interested in a male dark elf right now. What? I believe the councillor is upstairs in her room. She will receive you there. Excuse me. I was just about to remark that female Imperials seem to be incredibly rare NPCs in this game, because you don't come across them very often. Feels like to me, anyway. Oh, there she is. Looks strikingly similar to the slave girl we got earlier. Well, if you've come all this way, I suppose you can ask a few questions. Yes, I'm here for you to name me Hortator, madam. Oh, yes, you want to be Hortator. Sure. I think that's a very good idea. You'll be a very special Hortator. Is it okay? Do I need to say anything official? Here, how about, in the name of House Lalu, I hereby say you are a Hortator of this house. House Lalu. I hope that's right. Once all the councillors agree, make sure you see Crassius Curio. Alright. Right, back to Crassius. Ooh, I've reached page 400 in my journal. Nice. Okay, this is the right way. I was about to say, I feel a bit lost. There's a definite bit of TARDIS architecture going on with this place, I tell you. Yeah, the Hlaalu buildings are really bad for it in this game for some reason. Okay, let's get back to Vivek. Oh, bollocks, it's sent me to Saran, hasn't it? Of course it has. Fine. I'll do it this way. Good place to come. Oh, that's pretty as well. Good place to come, this, if I ever am in danger of being assassinated, because the only other person who can get here is Uvu. If I could just kill Uvu, then nobody would ever be able to find me here. As long as I've still got the Star of Nuerenar anyway. If I lose that, then I'm buggered. Right. Okay. Need to get back to the Hlaalu Canton. Past these glorious god rays. I mean, the golden hour is always cheating, really. But, yeah, the game's looking pretty nice right now, isn't it? It's looking rather nice. The setting sun in the distance. As we find ourselves in the setting sun of this Let's Play, really. It's not long to go now. Depending on how long Tribunal takes. Thing about Tribunal, though, is well, I'm beginning to wonder when it's actually going to, happen. It's kind of, Can't help but notice I'm not being attacked by any assassins yet. Thought it was supposed to happen around about now when we get named Nerevarine and stuff. What did I just do? Oh, bollocks. Unequipped my belt. There we go. This is not the plaza entrance. This is the plaza entrance. Okay. Jolly good. Alright, Crassius. All the councillors agree? Splendid! I'm so happy for you. What an honour. But no more than you deserve, Pumpkin. And now, I have a little treat for you. It's a belt given to the Hortator of House Hlaalu. Just snug it around that supple little waist. Now, I know you have important things to do, but don't be a stranger. Don't neglect poor lowly Uncle Crassius, your devoted admirer. Ridiculous, man. I need you to ban Ash statues, by the way. Why this sudden interest in primitive Dunmer art, sweetie? If you think they're dangerous, show me some proof. Then your devoted Uncle Crassius will listen to your proposition with great interest. They are responsible for much of the soul sickness. They are tools of Dagothr, and dream sendings are sent from them from nearby Sixth House lairs. Well, that's a very sad story. We can't have that, can we, sweetie? But how to know if that's true? Not that I doubt your charming words, of course, but the other councillors are not your devoted admirers like Uncle Crassius is. We must speak to their base instincts, appeal to their sense of profit. Yes, I have heard of rumours of smugglers handling these ash statues instead of clearly more valuable cargo. One in particular comes to mind, Velfred the Outlaw. He's based out of Hlaalu. Who's Velfred the Outlaw? He's been a very naughty boy, smuggling ebony without paying House Hlaalu the proper respect. But I've heard that he's been changing his habits, along with many other smugglers. They've got extra money to throw around and are unusually tight-lipped about their cargo. Could that cargo be ash statues? If so, that would scare the other councillors into supporting your ban on them. Dumpling. I'm sure you can turn your sweet charms on Velfred and make him tell you about his cargo, can't you? Uh-huh. Well, There's the Belt of the Hortator. Constant effect Fortify Magic at 20 points. Probably the best of the Hortator Majiggas we've actually been given so far, that one. Right. Flaoed. That would probably be where we go next. However, another day is done. And with that, folks, another episode is done, I think. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching. We are now Hortator, the three great houses of Vardenfell, at least, if not Morrowind. And now all that remains for us to do is become Nerevarine of each of the tribes. We've done two of them already, Urshalaku and the Zainab, so now all that remains is the good old-fashioned Irabanimson, who live next to me tower, so I guess we might do them next since we're here. And then it'll be the Ahamusa, I think live in the northern Grayslands, if I recall. And then when that's done, maybe go home and have another chit-chat with Vivek, I suppose. And then we've also got this Hlaoad thing to take care of. Let me think. Have we actually got the Telvanni to ban Ash statues? I can't remember. I think we have. I think we've got Telvanni and Redoran to ban Ash statues. We're still working on Harley right now, and then there's also the temple. But I suspect Beryl Sala isn't going to listen to us until Vivek speaks to me and, like, unbans me from the universe or whatever. Deems me no longer a heretic, etc. So, right, well, anyway, we'll get to that when we get to it. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Toodaloo.